So this is a System 11 MPU. So this was sent in with no game ROMs nor any CPUs here on the board. So I went ahead and pulled the old sockets for both of the 6802s as well as the 4 game ROMs there. Put new sockets in there. Obviously populated the two 6802s. Replaced both of the 10 UF capacitors here in the sound section, as well as the 100 microfarad and the 470, and then also the three 100 UF filter capacitors, and then also the 22 UF here in the reset section as well. Replaced the power input header. We had two bad 7402s. Both of the 7402s here in the special solenoid circuit were both bad. Had a bad TIP 102, went ahead and replaced that as well as the pre-driver. And then here in the solenoid section, we also had another bad TIP 102 as well as the pre-driver, so both of those have been replaced, as well as 3 eyelets that were placed here in this. It looks like this had some prior rework. Let's see, the NV RAM was added, 74154 was socketed. A little bit more work on there as well, but let's go ahead and get this thing powered up. So I've got Whirlwind ROMs populated here. This will cycle through and then go off. So we've got obviously a pinball missing. It's not going to populate the controlled lamps for a minute. I'll go ahead and wait for it. I need to kind of go through and redo some of my wiring and connectors there. So there you can see it stopped looking for the pinball and is now booted. So we'll go ahead and get her into test mode here. So we don't have a soundboard connected. So we won't have any music coming out of it. But we can test everything else fully on the board. So I learned from Hibbler that using the Whirlwind ROMs on System 11 actually test all of the display outputs. Which is a really good ROM set to have. So as you can see, all the displays are working.
Uh-oh. Looks like rain.
Sounds really great. There's all the lamps. Go into single lamps. Just kind of fly through these here real quick. And then into the solenoids. So it'll test both the A side and C side. And then also the non-multiplex coils here. And then into the special solenoids. And we can test these because they are also switch controlled. And then go into switches, so we'll just go through diagonally, which tests both the rows and columns both. So another thing I learned from Hibbler. It's just about everything I know. Yeah, both A side and C side are correct. And that is it. That's everything. So we are fully booting. And I've got this thing set to free play here as well. And we'll go back into trying to find the pinball. But thank you so much for sending it. Appreciate it.